Hey guys, Uncle Ray, welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. On this channel, we cut through the hype and the noise, and I give you the non-biased information you can use to make informed decisions. I used to be a licensed future and options trader. I bought my first foreign currency like in 1990. Been around a long time. Now I do my research for me, and I share with my community. 90% of everyone investing in crypto loses money, and I'm here to change that for my community. And I believe the biggest reason people lose money is all the hype and the FOMO, the fake FOMO, and the misinformation, and actually flat out lies. And a lot of influencers tell you what you want to hear, whatever grows their channel. Now, that being said, BitBoy just went live and said that Kaspa isn't the future, and he basically, fudded Kaspa. And I don't think it was a legitimate FUD. So we're going to talk about BitBoy Kaspa, and I'm going to give you my price prediction, and we're going to have a real conversation about Kaspa. So hit the like button, and let's dive into it. Now, BitBoy literally just came out and just, you know, shit all over Kaspa and made fun of people for buying it, called people stupid. And I find that funny, being that BitBoy has shielded XRP forever. Why? Because it grows his channel. Look at this comment. This is his channel. XRP will reach $10,000 on this night. Guys, that was 3 years ago. He made that claim. And he's been claiming 589, 1,000, 200,000%, and XRP will lead the bull run. Well, XRP just had its biggest pump in 3 years, and it's not even close to its all-time high. Well, guys, think about this. He's making fun of Kaspa, meanwhile telling people to buy XRP to make life-changing gains. And Kaspa has done over 1,000x in this bull run. And if anyone would have bought Kaspa at the worst price in its first year, they would be up at least a 20x. So think about that when you think about, maybe dumping your Kaspa because BitBoy said it's not going to be the future or whatever. I find it hilarious coming from BitBoy. And if you're watching this, BitBoy, I'd love to do a live debate about XRP and your misinformation. That being said, let's take a look at Kaspa's chart and let's have a real adult conversation. One thing I do not like about crypto, and I love crypto, I'm all in, and I can't be more bullish, and I think it's the biggest opportunity in history. But don't lie to me about my money. And if you know something that's negative or a risk to my portfolio or to my token that I'm going to buy, and you cover that up or spin it to a positive, we can't be friends. And I say that with love, but I find it disgusting that people do not tell you the downside to a project, especially when they know it. That being said, let's look at Kaspa. Did I say hit the like button? Hit that like button. Now think about it, guys. If you'd have bought Kaspa any time in its first year, like I said, you would be up somewhere between minimum 20x to over 1,200%. I believe that's the max. So think about that, guys. And what I love about Kaspa is that it had a fair launch. Unlike XRP, which you still get dumped on. Ripple dumps about 360 million tokens every month. But hey, I short XRP every time Ripple does that. I love that fact. That being said, I'm not here to FUD XRP, but it's not FUD. It's reality. Do some math of what $10,000 XRP looks like. That means XRP and Ripple would both be worth more than Tesla, Microsoft, and Apple combined. I don't think that's possible, especially in this bull run. And now we're pushing 8 years. No new all-time high. Anyway, let's talk about Kaspa for the rest of this video. All right, here's my thought process, guys. You know, Kaspa is fair launch. It's great tech. But as I've said many, many times, especially like to the ICP community, great tech doesn't mean great investment. There's a lot of things you need to look out for. You need to see adoption. You need to see good tokenomics. You need to see hype with a good narrative. Well, I believe that Kaspa can do extremely well in this bull run from here. I have no doubt that from here, if someone bought XRP today or Kaspa today, Kaspa will outperform XRP after already doing a 1200X. So think about it, guys. If people weren't so tribal and following influencers that just tell them what they want to hear, imagine buying Kaspa a year and a half ago instead of your XRP. You'd have life-changing gains. Well, whatever that's worth. But anyway, here's my thought process. And this is just being straight up and honest, because I do agree with a little bit of what Bitboy said. Kaspa doesn't have the adoption. There is no proof that even though as good as the tech is, that it has a future. There's no proof. But that doesn't mean it's not a phenomenal project, and it may be the number one layer one Ethereum killer in the future. I don't know, but I know it's not justified to even say that in this bull run, but I don't care. I bought Kaspa because it is great tech, and I like the narrative, I like the fair launch, and I think it has room to run. Now, here's a stat that everyone needs to understand. Only 10 tokens have ever hit the $40 billion market cap. Now, there's going to be some more, maybe another 10. I'm guessing more like another 5 will hit that $40 billion mark in this bull run. I believe Kaspa has a very, very fair shot at that. I don't expect Kaspa to go to like 80 billion, 100 billion, or anything like that in this bull run. Now, why do I say that? Because it doesn't have Wall Street behind it. Retail can only move a project so hard. And once you get to the 4 billion market cap, guys, it takes real money, not just me and you that thinks it's fair launch and we like it, to move it to really big heights. I don't see Kaspa going far beyond the 40 billion market cap. It could, but it will do it without my money. Now, here's my thought process, my strategy, and my price prediction. I believe that Kaspa has a very fair shot to be the 11th token to hit the $40 billion market cap. That being said, I'm not going to stick around for that. I'm going to be selling and taking profits way before that. That's fine if I leave something on the table. But here's my big strategy. I believe, I have no doubt Kaspa has not seen its all-time high in this bull run. Not even close. And when you go back and look at the chart, the green candles on the old blue chips like HBAR, XRP, and XLM, I believe they're having their blow off top right now. I believe that whatever they do here in the short term, that's it for the bull run. The money's going to roll out, and where do you think they're going to roll? Once these people, the new retail, understand how much better of an investment that Kaspa is, I think they're going to be selling their HBAR and their XRP and all the ISO tokens, and they're going to roll in and they're going to understand how great of a layer one Kaspa is, and they're going to start stacking Kaspa. Has a great community, and I believe that, see how it's been steady, one of the best charts in all of crypto, but it hasn't had a blow off top. And look, it hasn't been dumped on hard either. But when it gets that blow off top in altcoin season, whenever that is, I'm going to be selling, and I'm going to be aggressively selling. And depending on what's going on in the market, I may sell all of it, but no if and buts about it. I will be selling the majority of my Kaspa when it gets that big fat green candle. Now, I don't know when that's going to be. Maybe it runs to 25 cents and darts from 25 to 35 to 50 cents, maybe even to $1. I don't know what it's going to do. But that being said, if you use $40 billion as kind of your guide, you got a little more than a 10x left in Kaspa. Now, that would be phenomenal considering it's already did a 1200x. So for me, that's my mark. When Kaspa gets up about, say, 25 billion, which I have no doubt it will, I'm going to start taking profits. And depending on the rotation of money, you know, how the market's looking, how the economy's looking, and everything, I'll decide how much I'm going to take. I don't mind leaving money on the table. That being said, I really believe Kaspa has an above average shot at being that 11th token to hit the $40 billion mark. But BitBoy said it probably can't outperform DOT or something like that. Well, in the big picture, I agree. Now, for you hodlers, and I say this with love, I just want you to understand something. And this is not about Kaspa in particular. It's about all altcoins. The number one way to wreck yourself is to hodl. I don't sell my Bitcoin, but I don't hold any altcoin past the bull run. Why would you hold any altcoin that we know for a fact that it's probably coming back 85 to 99.9%? That doesn't make sense. I used to be a licensed 3 commodity and futures trader. Like I said, I've traded foreign currencies way back in the day. Well, we've been fighting with the SEC to say cryptos are not securities. They're not stocks. You need to trade this market like they're commodities. You can call them currencies or you can call them commodities. Same thing. And it's a very cyclical asset. Now, I don't care if Kaspa makes it or if it doesn't make it. The odds are I'll buy Kaspa in the bear market after I take profits. But here's the thing. Even if Kaspa is going to be the next Bitcoin or the next Ethereum, you got to think about this, guys. They've got to prove the tech. We are giving them the 4 billion evaluation, just like we did XRP, just like we did Ethereum and Solana and Bitcoin in their first bull run. That's when the majority of the profits are always made. New tokens, hot narratives, and their first bull run. And we saw how you can get wrecked hodling this tech. People that bought XRP, XLM, IOTA, and hundreds and hundreds of other projects in their first bull run and hodled still haven't got their money back. I don't want that to happen to you. So even if Kaspa is going to be the future, it's going to have to prove the tech. It's going to have a lot of developers. Right now, you can't even really build as a developer on Kaspa. There's zero adoption. So it's a long, long way. So my suggestion, it's not financial advice, guys. I'm telling you the good and the bad Kaspa's one of my biggest bags. But if you hodl, you're going to wreck yourself. I have no doubt, no matter how high Kaspa gets in this bull run, I will buy it back under probably 2 cents. I think it'd come back to 2 cents. No ifs and buts about it. It will come back to 5, 6, 7 cents, no matter what. Go back to 2027, Kaspa will be setting under 10 cents. So if you want to ride all your profits up and then watch it all come back down, hey, have at it. But guys, it doesn't make sense. It's the number one way to get wrecked in crypto. And most people that hodl, it's because they didn't take the profits. and they missed the boat. And again, guys, look how that worked out for projects like XLM and XRP. We're going on 8 years, no new all-time high. Okay, guys, that's my plan. I believe Kaspa can hit 40 billion. Am I going to wait on it? No, I'm going to sell way before that. I'm not going to hold a moon bag. That doesn't make sense either. You end up in the bear market with 10 moon bags, and they may be 500 or $1,000 or whatever percent you put in them. But when you add it up, you can buy something in the bear market. Imagine buying Kaspa in 2027 back at, 7, 8 cents, and it is the future. You can stack it in 2027, 2028, and wait for the next big leg up if it proves that it's going to be the future. So anyway, guys, that's all I got. Hopefully y'all appreciate the honesty. Again, it's one of my biggest bags. I'm going to be buying the dip. And if you are still bullish, I highly recommend you buy the dip. And if we get that blow off candle, take it. That's all I got. Guys, I do one-on-one coaching. It's only $250 for 3 Zoom or phone calls. I'll answer your questions, educate you of any question you need to the best of my ability, teach you how to compare, teach you how to dollar cost average in and out. But no matter what, help you get a game plan that meets your risk reward. If you're looking for, life-changing gains, you can't be buying top 10 tokens. You're not going to do it. You have to look elsewhere. If you're only looking for a 5x, guys, you need to look maybe in the top 10. So either way, you have to have a strategy. I'll help you with that. Now, whether you take me up on that or not, do yourself a favor. Get a game plan. Stick to it. Get a smart game plan to take profits, or you're going to become the profits. When I used to work on Wall Street, there was a sign over our door, and it said, if the majority were right, the majority would be rich. So think about it, guys. 90% of everyone trading crypto lose money. So remember that when 1,000 people are telling you you're stupid for taking profits or you're crazy and the FOMO gets crazy, remember, if it's 1,000 people, 900 are going to get wrecked. So when someone does give you some FUD like BitBoy just did, at least entertain it, dig into it, but dig into it with an open mind and do your own research, guys. I'm still bullish. I could care less what BitBoy says. Why would I listen to someone that thinks that, XRP can get to $10,000 or do 200,000% and be bigger than Microsoft, Apple, Tesla, Amazon combined? It's actually laughable. That's all I got for you guys. Hit the like button. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And look, guys, when Kaspa starts to pump, if we're lucky, it does it early in the bull run. You can take some profits, take your initial investment out. Whatever you do, lock in some gains. And if nothing else, you can put them in new projects that are going to do exactly what Kaspa has done. There are going to be other Kaspas in 2025. Projects that are fair launch, that hasn't experienced a bull run. Maybe it's in gaming, maybe it's in AI, whatever. And you can deploy some money in that. And if Kaspa develops an ecosystem, right? Imagine when Kaspa gets a DEX. I'll be buying that DEX, and I'll probably be buying it with Kaspa profits, because if Kaspa continues to run, they're going to need a DEX, guys. Just look at Solana and Radium. Radium is up like 1,000%. It's way outperforming Solana. So even if Solana pumps to $1,000 this bull run, owning the DEX would be a lot better. Look at Aerodrome with Base. I could go on and on. Anyway, I know I'm rambling, but guys, I wanted to get this out there. I'm still bullish on Kaspa. I like Kaspa. I'm not married to Kaspa. I hope it is the next Bitcoin. And the odds are, depending on the narrative and what happens in the bear market, I'll probably be stacking Kaspa. Take care, guys. And hey, come back and be part of this community.